Today in Cloud Gaming News, we're going to be talking about Stadia DLC, then going over some Prime Gaming Channel additions, but since it is that day of the week, we're going to start off with GFN Thursday. This is where we usually list all the games coming to the service this week, but since it is the beginning of a new month real soon, we're also going to take a quick peek at all the games set to release in April. Starting today, you can expect a total of 7 new games, beginning with Midnight Ghost Hunt, Weird West, Dying Light Enhanced Edition, Elix 2, Far Changing Tides, Heroes Hour, and Martha is Dead. My pick of the week has to be Weird West, which is a brand new release on Steam. Developed by Wolfeye Studios and published by Devolver Digital, it's a title where you're gonna have to survive and unveil the mysteries of the Weird West through the intertwined destinies of its unusual heroes. It's an immersive sim from the co-creators of both Dishonored and Prey. It genuinely looks like a really good game, and I think it's gonna pop off in a big way. That whole mix of dark fantasy and the Wild West just is a very interesting and fascinating look. The fact that it's an immersive sim means you're gonna have plenty of choices to make between characters and factions, and places will totally react to your decisions as well in this simulated sandbox world. I think there's an absolute ton of potential here, so I'll certainly be keeping an eye out on it, and the fact that it's coming from the co-creators of Dishonored and Prey, I know it's in damn good hands. In total for the month of March, GeForce Now saw the introduction of 35 games, not too shabby to say the least. But now let's take a quick peek at the month of April and see what lies ahead. As of right now, there are a total of 20 games set to release in April, including Anno 1404 History Edition, Blast Brigade vs. the Evil Legion of Dr. Creed, Cities in Motion 2, Crawl, Cultist Simulator, Die After Sunset, Elderborn, EQI, Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark, Flashing Lights Police Firefighting Emergency Services Simulator, Galactic Civilizations 2 Ultimate Edition, Jupiter Hell, Off-World Trading Company, Ranch Simulator, Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter, Sol Cresta, Star Control Origins, Spirit of the Island, Twin Mirror, and Wobble Dogs. As per usual, this is what's set to release, but changes may happen throughout the month, not to mention there will probably be more additions as there usually are by the end of it. If you're interested in seeing what those games end up being, then be sure to stay tuned to the channel as I break down all the games being added every Thursday for GFN Thursday. The last bit of GeForce Now news that I want to throw in here is for people within Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Chile. And that's because GeForce Now, powered by ABYA, has opened up a limited amount of free and priority plans that are now available for purchase. So if you've been waiting for availability, now's your time to act. But now it's time we move on to the rest of the cloud gaming news for the day, and we're going to start with some new Stadia DLC that's available right now for free. It's a Bloodstained Ritual of the Night DLC that happens to be a crossover with Child of Light, a very interesting mix to say the least considering Child of Light is a game by Ubisoft. Regardless, it will introduce Aurora, Child of Light's protagonist, as a main playable character throughout the whole Bloodstained experience. After defeating certain bosses, she will grow stronger and gain abilities as she ages, and at each stage of progression, she will unlock new movement abilities that will unlock previously inaccessible parts of the castle. This DLC is available starting today. But now it's time we move over to some Amazon Luna news and talk about the games that they're releasing on the Prime Gaming channel in April. These titles are available for free for anyone who's subscribed to Amazon Prime, and it includes the likes of Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition, Amnesia Rebirth, Trax Toy Box Edition, and King of Fighters 98. These titles will arrive on April 1st, and as you know, all the previous titles will be rotated out for this new selection. If you happen to be in the States and have a subscription to Amazon Prime, this is a perfect way to try out Amazon Luna and see if it's for you. Every game on this channel is available and a part of different Luna channels that you can actually subscribe to month, so it's a good way to try it out, see whether or not those types of games appeal for you, and then make your decision. If you want a recommendation from me out of these 4 titles, I would tell you not to miss out on Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. It's a Souls-like game, so expect incredible difficulty, but it is super satisfying and provides its own unique twist on the genre. Before wrapping this video up, I do have a quick message to anyone who subscribes to Amazon Luna and wants to see some more news about it. I will be covering any Luna related news as it happens. There haven't been any game announcements for the month of April, but they usually save that toward the end of the month, before the month begins, or toward the beginning of the month after it begins. Regardless, it should be happening sometime soon, so be sure to keep an eye out on the channel. And with that short message, we'll wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, this has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.